He threw that patch on, make it look like he was in a club, but he was never in a club.
They want to be able to tack like 15 felonies upon jaywalking across the street. This outlaw motorcycle member and it doesn't matter what they stack on you.
Because they're a friend or they know somebody and they start hanging them around and making them official hang around. Next thing you know, they're prospecting. Before you know it, they got a patch. And I'm going, you've never been in a club.
His dad was a bandito. He borrowed $100 from the club. It might have been 1,000. I don't know. But his own son was 86.
I think it was from that point on, I was like, one day, I'm going to be one of those guys.
And he said, if you don't get on a stand, you're going to lose. You're going to jail. I said, I can't take the stand.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got a special guest joining me, Repo Rod. What's up, Repo? Damn, I can't hear you, man. You're muted. You're muted. No, your mic's muted. Your mic is muted. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, everybody. If you like this video, share with your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Nathan, what's going on? Salute, Staxx. Never say that I'm a gangster. Now that's gangster. Can't hear you, man. I got nothing. Oh, he'll be right back. Yeah, I'm not a gangster. I don't know what all these other people, they want to convince you that they're gangster. It's corny. I think that gangster shit is corny. You know what's gangster? Taking care of your responsibilities, manning up to your issues if you have any, and handling business. That's gangster. Hey,
back in there.
Yeah, now you're good, man. What's going on? I could hear you now. Make sure you go check out the store. I could hear you. Your earphones. You got to put your earphones on. Make sure you go check out the store. I don't know if we got these mugs left. We might have sold out. But go check out the store. We got a funny video for you guys today. I mean, it's an old one, but it's pretty entertaining. I think Repo's gonna come back in once again. We'll get it right. Probably on the fifth time. Shout out to Repo. Go subscribe to Repo's channel. He's got some good content. You there? Can you hear me? Damn. I guarantee you it's the he's got the earphones hooked up, so you can't hear me. But anyway, we got some videos for you guys today. Go check out some of the interviews I got dropping. Last night, part 1 of Josh's interview dropped. It was really good. A lot of people liked it. I just uploaded some new content on Patreon. Go check out the Patreon. The link is in the chat, and it's in the description of this video. It's only like $2 or $3 to join Patreon, and you can see some exclusive content that you can't see on YouTube. It's raw content, So first, I was going to wait for Repo to come in, but I got a little story I could talk about before we get there. So there was a 14-year-old kid that was attacked by this grown man. He's 14 years old, and he was attacked by a 40-something-year-old guy for riding his dirt bike. And I have the article. Let me see.
I got you now.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're in now.
All right, perfect.
All right.
So I was telling them that there was a 14-year-old kid that was riding his dirt bike, and he was attacked by a 40-something-year-old grown man. And I got the video. No, I had to blur out the parts where he strikes the kid, but you could get the gist of it. Let's take a look at this newscast of it.
Down High School Road are bikers enjoying a Sunday ride.
This here is heartfelt.
A ride all planned for 14-year-old Jordan.
You know, he doesn't need to be afraid to ride with anybody.
Last week, this security camera footage appears to show 46-year-old Jason Harrell pushing and punching Jordan in the snow and threatening to kill him and his family while he was riding his dirt bike through the neighborhood.
Like, now, come on. Is that necessary?
No.
Kid's
that's
riding
ridiculous.
his dirt bike, trying to chill, and he's got this grown man trying to beat him up. Said, I'm going to kill you and your dad. Damn, man. So now he's got all these bikers that chose to ride as, like, you know, to stand with the kid. Like 500 dudes pulled up. 500 bikers.
Last week, this security camera footage appears to show 46-year-old Jason Harrell pushing and punching Jordan in the snow and threatening to kill him and his family while he was riding his dirt bike through the neighborhood.
He tried to pick up his bike. What was he going to do? Throw it on him? Looked like he wanted to pick it up, but he couldn't. Fat turd.
Dude, the nutcase.
Harrell was arrested and charged with battery and intimidation.
No matter what's going on in your life, you don't touch a kid.
Yeah, but shouldn't he be charged with, like, battery of a child or risk of injury or something?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
There's no excuses for any of that. And I'll tell you right now, the biker community is #1 when it comes to helping kids help.
That's why several bikers came together to ride with Jordan on the city's West Side Sunday. What started as just a couple of bike organizations wanting to ride turned into over 500 people within days.
This is overwhelming, though. This was totally not expected.
And Jordan's mom agrees.
I had to stop and I cried and hugged Jordan and was just like, do you see all these people that are here for you?
A question answered through roaring engines and others who love to ride.
We've got to all come together and protect the kids, and Jordan's got a lot of people that have his back.
That's cool they did that, but, like, come on, let's all jump on these illegal bikes and take to the roads. What the fuck?
Well, I'm sure a few of them could have handled it a different way, and that guy wouldn't have had a problem again.
Probably, yeah. You know? So, matter of fact, what we're going to talk about today is what would be the repercussions for people that, like the guy that we're about to show, for getting caught doing the things that he's done. Now, the guy that we're going to be talking about today, his name is Joseph Dibello. He's from Florida, and he was caught up in Sheriff Grady Judd's sting operation to catch people who abuse children. And that's not good. And just so happens that he was a member of the Pagan's Motorcycle Club. Now we're going to play the video. Check it out.
We chose not to do that too. Why we're not touching it.
And then there's Joseph Dibello. He's 46. He's from Wildwood. He's married. He's a plumber. He also said, let me see if I can find it here. He also said that he's a pagan. He's a pagan.
So obviously the guy was talking to the cops, right? And he told them.
Oh, absolutely.
Watch all the information he told them. Crazy.
He's a member of an outlaw motorcycle group. Now, he said a lot of things, you know. They said he, by the way, he was super nice. He's a relatively new member of the Pagans. And he explained all of this. He was very proud of his outfit. They call it colors. See, we asked him about this. And he said, well, because I have this safety pin here, we thought maybe it was for big underwear or something. He said, when you have it like this, you're sending a message to all the other different motorcycle gangs that you're just passing through and you're peaceful and you don't want any problems. So he had his diaper pinned, so he didn't want any problems, but he got problems. But he told our undercover, you see, there's rules about this jacket. The rule is that, well, no one is supposed to touch this jacket. Okay, but the member, you see, no one. Okay, but the member, you see, no one. And you must turn the jacket inside out to hang it up. We chose not to do that too. Why we're not touching it. We chose not to do that too. Why we're not touching it. He said that his wife was going to really be mad. And he used other words. Well, we called his wife. And guess what? He was right. She was really mad.
She was really mad.
Yeah.
You think?
I'll tell you, Bill, like up in the Northeast, man, you know, he's talking about that safety pin bullshit there.
Yeah.
Up in the Northeast, I never saw a pagan with a safety pin on their thing to let other people know they were peaceful and coming through. Now, never saw a pagan up in the Northeast wear no safety pin.
How are they supposed to see that? Like, how are other people supposed to see that? They see a cut.
I guess that's something new because the pagans I knew, they didn't give a shit. They didn't care. They wouldn't put no damn safety pin on to show they were peaceful coming through your. They did what they wanted. They was old school, man. Maybe that's a new thing with them, but they wouldn't have done that before. I don't know any of them.
Never seen that?
I don't know any of them that I knew, old school ones that ever rocked no safety pin to say we're peaceful, man. They did what they had to do.
Yeah.
I guess that's the new breed of 1%ers. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was that guy's own choice from something he saw in like Harley Owners Group bullshit or something.
Just weird. And he's explaining all this to the sheriff. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, because he was trying to buy some years off of his sentence, obviously, or going to go rat against the club to let me go, and I'll rat against my brothers. But
he's been arrested about 50 times. There's probably about 50 mugshots of this guy.
Well, shit, I mean, stuff happens. You know,
I mean, yeah. But like, stuff happens, but does it happen this many times? Does it happen this many times?
Well, I gotta say, like, you know, he said he was a new member. And my advice, you know, myself, Pee Wee, Charlie Goldsmith, you know, when you got into the Hells Angels, man, there wasn't just like a doofus background check. PA, man, the guy that did it in PA, I told you that before. He was a piece of crap. You know, he did like a $20 search online and kept the rest of the money for his dope. But you know, I'll quote Pee Wee. Man, I had to take a lie detector test before I ever became when I came around as a prospect. And that's it. Hey, if that lie detector test costs somebody $200, $300, $400, you want to be here? Ante up, and we're gonna send you to somebody we know that's gonna get the truth out of you. Know who you got coming in. Just don't throw a patch on somebody because they hung around with you for a little while.
That's going deep. Lie detector test?
I think it's absolutely necessary with the stuff I've seen over the years. Dude, to put a case on me, man, if they did a lie detector test on him, he had dropped the case on like 4 other guys in PA years before and sent them up the river for life, turned in their manufacturing, weapons, everything, worked for the feds. The same thing he was doing in the club, working for the feds. You know, had they done a real
it would have took care of him before.
Back in the day, like when Merlino was running stuff down in Philly, he claimed, you know, he was Irish Italian, so he could never be made, but he was claimed he was like part of the 10th and O, street crew, and you know, it's the same dude we talked about that set Gorilla up to get lit up on the street that day.
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Some people like make up stories to put themselves in different positions, and they could be totally full of shit, right?
Yeah, well that dude that I was talking about, he was like buddies with Anthony Mangano or Mangy, which he was a rat too. You get locked up on a federal violation and you're back out on the street in a month or two. You're talking.
Yeah, they're not going to kick you back out.
No, no.
Especially if we catch new charges.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Derek said, you said it perfectly. That's the new world 1%ers. I ain't like to used to be. Ain't nobody wearing no safety pin to show shit.
Exactly.
If it's on, it's on. Hey, I got the safety pin. What are you doing? Like,
yeah, right.
They don't care about that.
I guess those guys in that car in that one podcast we did, them two angels, they must have had safety pins on. That's why they never got out of the car to help that supporter that was getting his ass handed to him on the street.
Yeah, that was insane. Insane.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let's check out the rest of this video.
He said that his wife was going to really be mad. And he used other words. Well, we called her. And guess what? He was right. She was really mad. And I bet the Pagans were really mad. Because, see, he's not been a member but just a few months. And here, now he's disparaged them. And the cops have one of their jackets. And they've been handling it. And, you know, we didn't hang it up backwards or any of the other rules that they have. But, hey, Joseph, I don't know how well you do plumbing business, but you don't do very well at following the rules with your outlaw motorcycle.
Yeah. I mean, that sheriff, he's...
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think the repercussions would be for this guy arrested during this thing? Because it was like lewd and lascivious acts, I believe.
Oh, he's one of them child touchers, pedophile of some nature.
Yeah, we can't get too into detail.
Yeah, I mean, where I was, you know, if you got caught up in something like that, you know, first things first, you got arrested. You got to bring your paperwork in. And we went over your paperwork, what your arrest was, and, you know, had an attorney go and see if you did do any kind of deal cutting that we could find. But they definitely, with us, they wouldn't have been in the club. And I don't think the Pagans would ever have a pedophile in there either. You know, guys do whatever they do, but if you're locked up for being something to do with underage kids, yeah, I don't think they would keep them, and I know we wouldn't keep them. It'd be a rough stop. Angels had some over the years. They had some dudes that got locked up.
Some of them slipped through the cracks, right?
Yeah.
But once they get exposed, they're usually out.
Yep. We had, as I told you, Bill, we had a guy in Philadelphia who was a prospect. He got arrested. And supposedly he had been touching his old lady's kid, her daughter. And
he was prospecting at the time?
He was a prospect at the time. And he had to bring his arrest paperwork in. And I know I was standing there when Tommy told him, you know, man, he said, you know, I'm not guilty of it, whatever. And Tommy told him, you know, you got to keep giving us everything whenever you go to court, whatever. And if you're found guilty of this, man, you're done. You can never come back around here. You're done. Well, you know, years down the road after that, I knew his old lady. I'm talking to her, and we're talking about him. He had died. And she told me that, yeah, he did do it. And I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, well, when that was around, she told her daughter when she went into court to lie on the stand and say that she lied and he never touched her because she needed his money. She was afraid she'd lose her house without his check. And she made him go live in the like apartment in the basement after that. So you convince your daughter where somebody's violated her to lie on the stand, to let him go free. And in turn, you know, we continue to have a guy there that did do this. And I still think if somebody gets locked up, boom, the lie detector should come.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, absolutely. Not just rely on paperwork. The lie detector should come. Did you talk to law enforcement while you were in there? Or are they offering you anything? Did you accept to tell on anything? And not just once, you know, if you got an itch on the back of your neck that this dude's talking,
you just hook him up, right?
Man, you shelter him from a lot of stuff that's going on. If you think there's something that's causing a hair on the back of your neck to stand up, I wouldn't sit and talk shop with him every time we got together. That's for damn sure, because I wouldn't trust him while he was going through it, especially if he was looking at time. I just flat out would not trust him. And I'd say 3, 4, 5 months down the road after that, hey, come on, man, let's take a ride. And we'd have to stop at wherever that dude was that did lie detector test, and he'd be getting another one.
You bring him to the train station, like on Yellowstone, right?
Yeah, the Yellowstone train station.
Yeah, bring him to the train station.
Yep. We're going to put you on the train.
Yeah, we're going to bring you to the train station, man.
Yep.
That's too bad you got bagged up for that, but you got to take a walk to the train station.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I would say this dude obviously got caught up on that they locked him up for. It just so happened he was a member of the Pagan. This is a bad thing that goes on today with kids, you know. It was around 20, 30 years ago, but it was never that we knew of like it is today.
Yeah.
And, you know, just like that lady disgusted me when she knew that guy had violated her kid.
That's
to allow him to continue to be there.
So this guy, he was arrested probably 50 different times. He was arrested in 6/20/2012 for driving under the influence. He was arrested 8/23/2012 for grand theft, $5,000, driving with a revoked license or suspended, and another driving under the influence. 9/2012, he was arrested for violation of probation for another DUI. 3/2013, he was charged with knowledgeable habitual offender, violation of probation, felony, no motorcycle endorsement license. 4/2013, grand theft. 7/2013, he was charged with FTA. 7/2013, he was charged with VOP. 8/2013, he's charged with no motorcycle license, habitual offender, and FTA. 9/2013, he was charged with driving while license revoked, VOP, habitual offender.
So far, he's doing okay.
Yeah, right. 10/13, he was charged with FTA, no MC endorsement, habitual offender.
I would like to see some like assault and battery charges on his record.
Oh,
but
it's coming. Hold on. 4/2016, he was charged with aggravated stalking, harassment, cyber bullying, and threatening of death. And then burglary, assault and battery. 9/2021. He's like big gaps of time, right? 9/2021, moving traffic violation, non-moving traffic violation. And then 12/2021, charged with moving violation. 12/2021, driving while license suspended, habitual offender. 3/2022, contempt of court, moving traffic violation. 9/2022, unknown charges. 3/2023, moving traffic violation, bond was $10,000. 11/2023, charged with failure to appear. This is a big one. 2/2024, charged with a warrant, arrest, other jurisdiction, possession of narcotics and paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, solicitation, possession of lewd and lascivious acts. That's the one. That's the case there where they took the cut. 3/2024, charged with violation of probation violation. 7/2024, a warrant out of different county. Another warrant out of different county. Got 4 of those. And then 7/2024, charged with public order crimes, use of two-way device to facilitate a felony, revocation, communication, travel to meet after use, computer to lure a child.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This one is communication, use of a computer to seduce and solicit or lure a child.
I mean, Bill, I can't.
Hold on, it's not done. 8/2024, violation of probation. They keep letting them out, even with those crazy charges.
That's because of the Democratic rule.
This is in Florida. Another violation of probation. Hold from another agency for detention. Another hold for another agency for detention. 10/2024, violation of probation. And then he got another assault and battery, driving with license revoked, habitual offender, possession of cannabis less than 20 grams.
I mean right now he's just come back because he messes with the kids.
For him to catch that many charges and them keep letting him out, it's like, come on.
I can pretty much tell you, like, you know we cooperated, but even if he didn't cooperate, I, highly doubt that he would ever put a Pagan's cut on again. They just sent him on the road.
You think he was out after they seen Grady?
Yeah. I mean, Grady's a tough dude, man. I'm no fan of law enforcement at all in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes, somebody gets hurt, you need a cop there, whatever. But I'm not calling, man. Like, but, if kids are in trouble, something of that nature, yeah. But this dude, that Sheriff Grady, man, he's badass. Because, like, there was a guy that broke into somebody's house there in Polk County.
Guess who it was? It was him. He got shot.
Was that him?
He was breaking into someone's house and he got caught and they shot him.
That's the one Sheriff Grady was telling the people, you're not in trouble, but we want you to come down to the police barracks so we can take you to the range and teach you. You only got 3 bullets in them and you had like 4 more in your clip and you should have used them, but we'll teach you how to shoot properly so next time you kill them.
All right, here's that case. So, man shot trying to force his way into Lakeland home, deputies said. County sheriff deputies are investigating Monday night shooting in Lakeland home when 2 men tried to barge their way into a house while looking for someone else. Around 9:20 p.m., officers arrived After the man who lives there, a 36-year-old, called 911 to report he had just shot a man who was trying to break into his house. Sheriff said, shortly after, medical center reported Joseph Dibello, 37 at the time, of Clearwater, arrived at the hospital with a gunshot wound to his chest. Officer said, as Tuesday afternoon, he was stable at the health center and expected to recover. Minutes before the 911 call, he was at home with his children aged 15, 6, and 3 when two men identified as Dibello and James Chattin, 44, from Tampa, started banging on his door asking for Eddie, the sheriff said. Johnson told them he didn't know Eddie and told them to leave. And then they knocked again. Johnson told investigators he got a .38 caliber revolver from his closet, told his oldest son to take his siblings in the bedrooms and open the door to tell them man to leave. Johnson told deputies that Dibello grabbed the gun and pushed it down while yelling at him. The men shouted for a bit longer until Dibello approached Johnson again in an aggressive manner, in which when Johnson shot Dibello once in the chest, Dibello and Chattin ran to the road, got into a car that Dibello's girlfriend, April Helmuth, 36, drove. Helmuth and Chattin told investigators at Lakeland Regional, which is where Dibello was transferred, that all three worked at a Cycles Part Plus, Lakeland, and were driving to Tampa when Dibello told Helmuth to stop at the address because a former employee named Eddie had a laptop, tires, and a cell phone that he had taken from the shop. Dibello told Helmuth he got the address from Eddie's driver's license and put it into the GPS, which directed him to Johnson's home, according to the sheriff's office. The sheriff said the driver's license information on that file at Cycles Plus Parts was outdated, and the investigation by the sheriff's office determined that Johnson had not worked at that business. State's attorney's office examined the evidence and issued a warrant determining whether Johnson was justified. As of now, he said no charges have been filed against Johnson. We will review all reports, make a determination as soon as possible in this case. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. I think from some of the other stuff, that the guy that the homeowner that fired that round into him, he walked away, man. He was within his rights. They broke into his home. He was in fear for his life. Drop him and tag him.
Yeah, right.
This dude's like a major dum-dum.
He got arrested like 50 times. Come on, you can't be that stupid.
Yeah, you can. Philadelphia has some stupid ones.
I mean, listen, you get pulled over driving without a license or driving while suspended. If they see you out there again driving, you're going to go to jail again and again and again. So why would you keep doing it? And he got arrested so many times. They said, why do you keep driving? He said, I got to make a living. Well, you need to find a different type of job, work from home or something.
Yeah. But, hey, when he caught them two cases, pedo and lewd, blah, 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 he should have been put out right then.
100%.
But obviously, when they grabbed him on that first one, he was an active member and he still had his cut. But I think after that, I would presume that they put him out of the club.
And that was when they were working their way down to Florida, because they weren't ever down in Florida, right?
I don't know, man. Like when I used to go down there years ago, I'd see them, whether they were just down there, at the time or whatever. But you know, numbers wise, I gotta say, I truly, you know, what Conan did with the Blue Wave, just guessing what I see. You know, I travel a lot, Bill. Oh, I'll see groups in different places, different states, man, and I see a largely higher number of pagans now over any other group that are out there. They might be number wise the top one in numbers.
You think?
They might be at this time.
And they used to be just in Philadelphia, and they used to be a really small group of guys, like an elite group of guys, and things changed, right?
Well, the old school dudes are still an elite group of guys. You know, there's still a good number of true 1%ers, not members, true 1%ers in all clubs. But you know, just like we were talking with the case on the Angels out there in Vegas area, I think over the next few years, you're going to see the structure of law enforcement and what they're able to do and remove from the clubs, and the amount, and I call them lightweight members. You can't go and patch somebody into the club in a couple of months and truly know what that person's all about.
How long do you think the process should be?
I like the minimum 1 year that the Hells Angels have. Minimum 1 year.
Yeah, but so you gotta be a hang around for 1 year and then start prospect, or how?
No, you're a hang around until they vote, and you come in as a friend, then you're a hang around, and then you know you ask. Hells Angels don't recruit anybody at any time. Every person that's there comes on their own accord.
Yeah, but law enforcement likes to tell people, "Oh, they're out recruiting in this area,"
because they can clip a RICO on the recruitment. So they like to use. They'll do it in any way they possibly can to get what they want. And that's where you get a lot of stuff thrown out that's not lawful. But they say these clubs are out there recruiting membership. Hells Angels don't recruit anybody at any time whatsoever. I don't think the Pagans recruit anybody. It's your choice, and that's a good thing, because it can really change the way cases are made up and structured against the clubs by not recruiting anybody. It's a real touchy subject now. I'm glad I'm out, you know, because of a lot of reasons, but that's one of them. And the other one is the rats that are in the club, man. Dudes that ain't solid. You know, they're catching small time bids and they're flipping. That scumbag that banged me, he got paid over $50,000 by the feds to be a rat.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think that? I mean, there was a huge blow for the clubs to be labeled a gang. That's
absolutely
huge blow.
Absolutely. You know, in the new case stuff they're dropping on them guys out on the West Coast, man, that can be like a mega ricochet, not just for them, but across all clubs. If it goes down in a certain way where they can label it and they enhance charges, and it can be a domino effect, not just with HA, but right across the board into many other clubs.
Yeah, but so you've seen that they tried to take the Mongols patch. Do you think that's possible for them to try to do that again?
I tell you what, I think they're going to somehow try to work that into something, on whether it's on the Angels now with the stuff going out on the West Coast. I think it's leading up to it. I think it's definitely on a pathway to that, where, you know, hopefully their structure is strong enough with enough intelligence and enough of legal advice on how to handle it and move forward and not have that happen. Because the way I see it is you're looking at down the road millions of dollars in defense money having to go out to defend other charters and members, and it's just coming down to if they catch 2 or 3 of these guys wind up turning over out there, to get a shorter sentence, or if they're super snitches, they'll walk away scot-free from whatever they've done.
Yeah, and they'll blame it on the club as a criminal organization.
Oh, absolutely.
Taking responsibility for what they did, right?
Yep. And the government will protect them. Look at the slimeball Sammy out there, Sammy Gravano.
They bent over backwards to protect that guy.
Yeah, and how many dudes did he whack? But there was a bigger picture. The Gambino family.
19. There's no way they should have made a deal with him, man. Now he's all flaunting it on the internet, and people are like bowing to his knees. It's insane.
And like we watched the Joey Molino podcast, right? And Joey's a good dude, honestly, but he calls that dude the POS that he is. There was a guy recently on Joey's cast, and I think you and I are going to get into that later. That dude's a rat.
Definitely talk to the feds.
Yeah. Yep. The big Z. Yep.
People don't want to admit it, and there's a lot of people jock riding them, but it's all right. Hey.
But when you have a federal case and there's information about you that is sealed by the federal government, where none of the other guys that went down in that have anything showing their something sealed in their case, in their indictments. Nothing is sealed, where that guy's got stuff sealed, evidence.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Well, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
A big round block of cheese, and somebody was chewing on it.
And it's up in the air to what's really behind that smoke screen, right?
Yep. But the way the letter of that law that whatever his deal was that he took, if you read it, it's snitch material. It's to me, it's plain and simple, man. The dude was telling on other guys that he got jammed up with for something in his case to be sealed like that.
And if someone takes a plea, they don't have to reveal any of that information. They would only have to reveal it if they didn't take a plea and they fought it at trial.
Yeah. But he did something. There was we'll get into it another time. There was another dude that I forget where he was, like New Hampshire or something, but he was an angel. He sent a letter to a judge, and that letter got sealed, and it can't be opened. But he wound up getting a reduced sentence.
Yeah, what did it say?
Exactly. But whatever it said, he wound up with a reduced sentence.
Listen, you write a letter to the judge, that's cooperating. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, absolutely.
This guy right here, William Grant, says Maurice Monboucher was jailed for R-wording a 15-year-old before he became an angel.
Yeah. Yep.
That's insane.
It's just, man, it goes on all over the place. But again, angels fucked up. They should have not had him around. That's the bylaws, man. That dude should not have been around. So just goes to show, like I've said, it ain't who you know, it's who you.
Oh man,
I can't say it.
But we got a big show coming up that we're gonna be doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got another quick video to show before we go. I don't know if you've seen this one. I played it before, but it's the video of the Twin Outlaw Brotherhood guy being attacked by the Black Lives Matter movement.
These guys are idiots.
You ready for this one?
Yeah. This should be good.
So they're saying the crowd is yelling that the Twin Outlaw Brothers pulled guns out on the crowd, and they're pissed.
Oh, but aren't they the twins that threaten everybody that they're gonna remove their cuts and succumb to their rule? Yeah. And their mamas.
Yeah.
That bitch need to be smacked upside the head. And her boys.
Watch what happens. They kick their bike over, man. They kick their bikes over. You could see them. You see them there on the left, right? Watch.
Yeah.
They come closer, and you're able to see more. Make sure you hit the like button. We got 101 people in the building. Make sure you hit the like button.
Awesome.
Share this video.
Oh yeah. That's really showing people how they're gonna handle everybody.
They just pulled out guns. This dude's saying. And this is a Black Lives Matter peaceful protest. These dudes pulled guns out. They must have felt threatened. It gets funny, man.
I hope they went home with sneaker marks all over their body.
Yeah, I think they did.
Good.
Whole crowd's moving with them. Here comes the cops to save them. Watch the cops come in and save them.
They're actual brothers.
Yeah, like
yeah.
You're like, why do they got? Watch the crowd's like, why do they got badges on? They're undercover cops.
No, they're Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. They're Team Moo Dog the Bounty Hunters.
Fuck your bike, motherfucker!
Look at that, they're pushing their bikes over. Oh man, fuck your bike.
See that? They're a couple of stupid idiots.
Oh,
like,
Fuck your bike, motherfucker!
Look, both of them are pushed over. Look at the cops. These guys got their hands in the air.
I would have loved to seen one of them BLM dudes, two of them, rip those little faggot cuts they got on off of them and just dance around in the street on them.
You can't say that out here.
Yeah, bleep.
Yeah.
Bleep.
He said, well, look at my bike. Listen to what the crowd says. Repo, listen to the crowd, what they say.
Now that's one of the brothers laying there, right?
Yeah, handcuffed. Yeah.
But he's telling the cops what they're doing to him, but they're supposed to be 1%ers, twin outlaw brothers. But he's talking to the police.
Hey, Calvin, what's good, man? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, my Lord.
These guys are savages.
Just keeping it real.
Undercover probably. You got a badge? Right? Is he undercover? I have
no idea. He's like, he has a badge. Is he an undercover? She said.
Yeah. What kind of badge?
They said vads, not badge.
Yeah. Yeah, they got badges, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're badges.
Yeah, they got 2 badges, not badges.
Oh,
man.
I'm sure, Mommy.
Look, I slowed down the part where they pushed over his bike. This is hilarious.
See, I seriously think they work for law enforcement, and law enforcement puts them out there to make a bad reputation for true 1% outlaw clubs in aid of their illegal prosecution of real 1%ers.
Yeah, like they're a joke, right?
They're getting paid, yeah. I think they're getting paid by law enforcement or federal agencies to work against 1% clubs, to do stupid stuff. And law enforcement does nothing to them because they're on the payroll.
Calvin says outlaw sisterhood.
They're not even sisterhood, man. I can't say because YouTube will cut this video what they really are.
Yeah. And look at the whole crowd moving with them.
Yeah. What I think it was is what it looks like right there. It looks like BLM was taking them to the Yellowstone train station.
Yeah. They were trying. Watch, here's the bike getting pushed over.
Man, people have pushed my bike over. I'm telling you, man, I'd have woke up in the hospital because they'd had to beat me to death to get me to stop.
This guy just pushes the bike over.
Yep.
Oh, man. They're like, look at my bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Wearing. They got their own patches, allegedly.
Yep.
It's called,
their mommy made them.
Yeah, their mom made the patches. It's called the Twin Outlaw Brotherhood. They got 1% patches right here on their shoulders.
Yeah.
And it says MC, it says Colorado has a bottom rocker and everything. And they said they're taking other MCs' cuts if they don't come with positive.
Yeah. And they will succumb to their rules. Yeah, right. They can't even hold their own.
Here's another one right here.
Got balls enough to knock.
But either way, you're going to join the positivity you love, or you're going to give up your cuts.
You won't even know it.
Hey, QB, what's up? Or OB, how are you?
Ain't that a wide-eyed open right there, right? You're going to come with love and peace, or you're going to give up your fucking cuts. And I'm talking to every fucking MC out there, okay? Yes, every MC out there. Come together or take your cut off. Take it off and give it up. Take your organization, shut it down.
1%ers can't be that way, though. You gotta have tattoos all over your face, bro.
You know, I've seen a lot of 1%ers online that just hang out with their kids.
Yeah, really? No, 1%ers don't hang out with kids.
Yeah.
William says mental health is alive.
They're the next one to be Lou Dobbins.
Yeah.
Man.
No.
Yeah.
When? When did that happen?
Since Twin Outlaw came on TikTok.
Yeah, did we change something?
I think maybe we might have made. I don't know if we changed something. I think we finally made the 1%er stop acting like a little bitch.
And they came out a little soft.
And now
they're provoking like people severely.
Because they probably work for law enforcement.
You're right. They probably
and if somebody goes and thumps them, they probably have law enforcement filming it, so they can say that it was a violent club, 1%er club that did it to them. Well, these guys are inciting. They're inciting a riot. They should be arrested.
Someone did show up to their house.
Uh-huh.
And there was a little altercation. It wasn't nothing to write home about, but there was a little altercation at their house. I'm trying to see if I can find the video.
Well, maybe that's one time when all the true 1% clubs should come together and invite them to the gathering.
Yeah, right. Make them the guests of
honor. Now they can show their soft side.
I think it's okay to show their soft side because we all got a hard guy. Yeah, because I think a lot of 1%ers got a soft side, but they're scared to show it.
Nah, they're bitch made. They don't want to ever show their soft side.
Why is that?
Well,
because
they show their true side laying on the ground out there getting kicked. Help! Help!
Yeah.
They don't ever have a soft side.
They're like, my bike.
Oh man, that is so fucking true, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I bet your mommy put them in a little soothing bath together like they were babies, because they're still babies.
Yeah.
The night they got home from getting their little butts kicked. Mommy probably just gave them a bath together.
So now here's your favorite biker and Loco. Shout out to Loco, Brandon. Talking about them.
Take our cuts.
They gonna take your cuts.
Hey, that's what I should do. I should put cuts up. Right? Cuts for cut. Cuts for cuts. Old school. Oh, damn. That'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, but what do they really have to lose? Like, they just don't turn around and buy some new ones.
But that might entice them to go, dude.
That's the thing is that if you did that though, you're definitely.
It would take both of them and their mother. They would have to bring baseball bats. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's no way on God.
You put the cut off.
Watch, so they jump on the live and they start talking shit. Watch this.
Yeah,
it gets funny.
They don't. Some of these.
John and Fit.
It's an awful.
Twin Outlaw. You did.
All right, ready? This is where they jump on.
And I really do believe that. And some people say no, they shouldn't do that. But put the
I'll be right
LEQ
back,
on.
Rico.
No one's gonna fuck with them, and no one cares what they're doing.
Remember who came to Twin Outlaw? You did, motherfuckers. You did. We were minding our own business, doing us on TikTok. You fucks came to us, started shit. If you guys would came with love, we would have showed you love. But you came with fucking. So what are we gonna get? Fucking hate back, motherfucker. Show love so we can give. That's just a straight
That's what you
up.
don't understand. This is what you don't understand.
Oh, Hatchet, you know it, Hatchet. Show love, get real love, bud.
Bullshit. You didn't show love at all. The second you put on that bottom rocker, the second you put on that fucking diamond, you're fucking shitting on everybody in this fucking live.
I put my 13 on, and you guys aren't gonna do nothing about it.
Especially not from your fucking mama's house, you know? Not from
your mama's house.
In the garage. You got to go outside.
That's because you never come out of the house. Because you're going to have to defend that bottom rocker.
You're missing
They probably
the
still
part
have
of this
bunk beds.
brotherhood of each other. You don't want to know what it's like to start out as a hang around and then become a prospect and enjoy that experience.
They're not real bikers, man. They sewed some patches on these vests. They're not even cuts. Like they're pretending to be something.
Yeah, you know that guy down there in Florida. He'll probably take one of their cuts now. In Polk County, there.
Maybe that's the only place that would accept them. Probably.
Right? He can start his own charter up down there.
Hey, So Loud, what's up, man? How are you? Pillowcase for these twos. Hey, cut to the chase. What's going on? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, these guys are hilarious. I think it's all.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's all satire. They're doing it for.
Yeah, you know. I would say they drummed up with law enforcement somehow.
They got.
I mean, they're stupid. They're definitely dum-dums.
They wear body cams, bro. They wear body cams and badges.
Yeah. Yep. Because they'd be dropping a quick case on people that are hounding them for being stupid.
Yeah, just stay away from these guys because you don't want to end up locked up because of them. Hell no. They ain't worth going to prison over. Someone showed up to their house too.
That's as bad as the dudes that are buying like Temu and cuts, full patches for like $30, $40, and you're an instantaneous HA, a Bandito, a Pagan, and whatever other ones that are up on that website. Man, if you that stupid, there's no help for you. You're going to get what you get.
All right, here's the guy that showed up at their house. I found the video. Here's the guy that pulled up to their house. Know what they did first thing? They pulled the camera out.
Yeah.
You got no balls, bro. Give me fuck. Fuck you. Pulled up and you're here and you got no balls. People like you would have balls to do something already, pussy. No shit, dog. What club you from? Pansy ass club. Pansy ass club, bitch.
That's gonna get people in trouble. Stay away from these two guys. They need their meds. Right?
Yep.
But anyway,
now
man.
they probably recruit because I don't know anybody that's even stupid enough to want to go there.
Oh man, that's insane. But hey, it takes all kinds to make the world go around, right?
Oh man, if it weren't for dummies, what would you have to laugh at every day?
Where's Popcorn? I thought he was a channel expert. Yeah, we didn't bring Popcorn on today. Shout out to Popcorn.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man.
You got it.
Things. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing a live at night coming up in the near future. Me and Repo. It's going to be really good. A lot of information.
Yep.
Don't
want to miss that one.
Definitely. We're going to be exposing a lot. It's going to be like, wow. So
I'm going to personally send an invite to Joey Molino to watch that one.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have an expert on with us too. So stay tuned. If you guys like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. And remember, don't be a twin outlaw brotherhood.
And although we find a major organized crime bust, 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.